If you clicked on this video, I think it may be a good time to reset and refresh your space with a thorough deep clean. I know it can be daunting trying to tackle cleaning your space all in one day, so I've come up with a 1-week plan to deep clean your entire home, especially areas that tend to be neglected. Feel free to follow along with me each day as I go through the checklist for each area of the home. Also, thank you to Trade Coffee for sponsoring today's video. And now let's get started with day 1. We're starting off on Monday, which is my typical laundry day, but first we're going to clean the laundry machine because over time the machine collects dirt, bacteria, and fungus from your dirty clothes. So I filled my top loader machine with hot water, then added baking soda and white vinegar. Then you can use this solution to wipe the dispenser and the perimeter of the machine before running a cycle with hot water. Then did my typical laundry routine of washing with my go-to laundry detergent and stain remover Star Boost. I laundried my darks and then my lights, and on this day I also ran a cycle for my bedding, towels, and blankets. Although I use a mattress protector, I still like to vacuum the mattress when I can, and I don't use baking soda anymore because I found out that that's actually really bad for my vacuum. It's also good to rotate your mattress at least once a year to help spread out the wear and tear of sleeping in the same position every single night. Who else agrees that making the bed with warm, fresh sheets straight out of the laundry is one of the most rewarding feelings after a massive laundry day? After making the bed, we are ending day 1 of cleaning with a laundry folding time lapse, which is honestly a chore I do not mind, literally, because I can mindlessly fold while watching a YouTube video. Maybe that's what you're doing with this video. The second day cleaning the kitchen was honestly the most intense day for me, but let's just start off with an empty sink and dish rack so we can clean the garbage disposal. I first pulled out the cover and scrubbed the rubber part with dish soap. Then I ran the garbage disposal under running water with ice cubes and salt. And you can also do this with lemon slices or baking soda and vinegar, which can help to get rid of any funky odor coming out of the sink. Then I scrubbed, rinsed, and buffed the sink with a microfiber cloth, and ta-da! It will probably get filled again very soon, but I soaked this in while I could. To tackle the stubborn hard water lime scale on the faucet, you can soak an old tea or cloth with white vinegar and cover the area to soak for at least a few hours. After a few hours, I used some elbow grease to scrub off what I could and wiped away with water because it will smell like vinegar. While that was soaking, I moved over to the espresso machine. My husband and I drink coffee every day, so it was about time I cleaned and descaled the espresso machine, which I did just by following a video I found on YouTube. Cleaning and descaling the espresso machine are two different things, and I wasn't aware of that. So this took a lot longer than I expected, but it's a thing you do every now and then. As you may know by now, good coffee is essential to our daily routine, so it's important we buy coffee that's freshly roasted and suited to our taste preferences. Which brings me to the sponsor of today's video, Trade Coffee. Trade Coffee sells freshly roasted and ethically sourced beans from America's top independent roasters. To get started, take a short quiz so Trade can match you to your ideal coffee based on your preferences and brewing method. Then Trade will ship free to you as often as you like in a backyard compostable bag. You can skip shipments, change your frequency, or cancel at any time. Trade also guarantees you'll love your first bag or they'll replace it for free. We've been getting coffee from Trade for a while now, and we learned that we like to go for coffee that tastes like coffee, nothing too crazy. We also choose whole bean, caffeinated, and medium roast options. Right now, Trade is offering $20 off your first 3 bags when you go to drinktrade.com/ChrisU or click the link in the description below. Thanks once again to Trade, because I no longer have to stand in front of all the options at my grocery store. Instead, I just let Trade do the work to find some new coffee to love. After cleaning and descaling the espresso machine, I went over to clean and descale the buildup from my tea kettle by just adding a 50-50 solution of white vinegar and water to the watermark and let that soak for about 30 minutes. While that's soaking, you can actually clean the microwave by juicing a lemon in a bowl of water and microwaving this on high for 3 minutes and letting it sit for another 5 minutes. The acidity from the lemon will act as a natural degreaser, while the steam will help loosen any built-up chunks and splatters of food, which I then scrubbed and wiped away. After the white vinegar solution has been soaking in the tea kettle, boil the solution to loosen any stubborn buildup of minerals, then pour it out and boil it again with just water. To clean the range hood filter, I added a few scoops of Star Boost and took off the filters, which were incredibly sticky and nasty. I just let it sit for a few minutes, and right away a ton of the grease melted off, and I just rinsed it in the sink and let it air dry. Then I used an all-purpose cleaner to spritz all over the kitchen cabinets and drawers, and I concentrated on areas especially near the handle, which tend to get extra messy, and I let that sit for a little bit before wiping it all down. There was some extremely stuck-on greasy areas around the stovetop and cooker hood, so I used a steam cleaner to heat up the oil so it'd be easier to scrub away. You can also use some warm to hot water and a degreasing dish detergent to scrub away with. Then I went ahead and started on probably my least favorite kitchen cleaning task of all time, which is wiping the stovetop. I first wipe away any loose crumbs with the dry cloth, and then I take off all the grates, burner caps, and knobs and let that soak in hot water and detergent. For the stovetop, I scrub it with warm water and dish detergent. I then wipe away the detergent with a damp cloth, and then I wipe it dry one more time with the dry cloth. And I did the same thing for the microwave oven as well. And after everything was soaking in the sink, I rinsed it off and let it air dry. And earlier I took everything off of the counter, all the appliances and cutting boards, and I placed that on the dining table temporarily so I could scrub and wipe the backsplash and countertop. I usually use an all-purpose cleaner, but this time I used some dish soap and water to get at the really stuck-on bits. And I actually used a plant mister to rinse everything with water after I was done scrubbing, and then I wiped it clean. I put back the filter and the grates, and I placed back only the necessary everyday appliances onto the countertop. For the fridge and dishwasher, I just wiped it with water and a microfiber cloth and wiped the dining table while I was at it. My dishwasher was due for cleaning, so I first pulled out the filter, which was filled with, I'm assuming, my cat's fur because she sometimes likes to hide in there without me knowing. So I first rinsed that clean and placed it back into the dishwasher. To descale the machine, just take a cup of vinegar and leave it on the top rack and run a cycle with hot water to break through any grease or soap scum. Then sprinkle a cup of baking soda over the bottom of the dishwasher and run a short cycle with hot water to get rid of any lingering odors. The baseboards of the kitchen are particularly messy since a lot of food can spill and get stuck onto them, so I actually just use an old gift card to pick off any stuck on food and wiped away the rest. Lastly, I took out the trash, gave the trash bin a good wipe down as well, and did a quick vacuum over the kitchen floors to get any brushed off crumbs or dust, and then I called it a day. That was enough cleaning for me in one day. I cleaned a lot of things I usually don't clean, but it felt good. It's more than one bathroom, I'm assuming you don't live alone, and I'd encourage you to ask for help whenever you can to help clean the home because it is not easy having to do it all alone. I just did my usual routine of spraying and wiping the mirrors, the countertop, and the sink. And then I did the same thing I did for the kitchen faucet to get rid of the lime scale by soaking a cloth with white vinegar. And I actually let this sit overnight because it was extra stubborn. By the way, I'm using my care cup, which really came in handy while cleaning my home. You can shop it at kindcare.com. Now it's time to clean the toilet, everyone's favorite adulting task. I kind of came up with a life hack. I think I usually just take a few pieces of toilet paper to wipe off any dust and loose pieces around the toilet. Then I go ahead and I spray and wipe down with a bathroom cleaner. For the inside the toilet bowl, I just sprinkled on some Star Boost around the edges along with a cup of hot water. I waited for a minute or so and just scrubbed all of the grossness away. This was really satisfying. I always make sure to rinse the toilet brush with hot water in the bathtub, and you can either let it air dry with the toilet seat closing it in place, or if you have a brush like mine, you could just let it air dry on the stand itself. For the shower, I took down my bath curtain and put it in the laundry along with the bath mat, towels, and any dirty cloths from cleaning. I then took out all the products, threw away any loose hairs. If anyone has a good solution for this, please let me know. I then sprayed the entire shower with a non-toxic bathroom cleaner. I would say the best and easiest way to clean your shower is as you are showering because all the hot water is coming out, and it's extra helpful if you have a shower wand because then you can have more control, kind of like a hose. But for the purposes of this video, I just used a steam cleaner and I wiped it away. And to end off this day's cleaning, I wiped the baseboards, which were actually nastier than the baseboards in my kitchen, so I did have to spray it with some cleaner. And I vacuumed all of the loose hairs. A clean bathroom is definitely a life booster. You just feel so much better about your life. So I hope all the cleaning was worth it for this day because it was for me. Hooray! We are over halfway through the week's cleaning. Today we are focusing on all of the living spaces. I know that's confusing, but this includes the living room, bedroom, and the entrance. It's smart to clean from top to bottom because dust will settle from top to bottom. So I began by dusting the light fixtures and all other surfaces of the living area. Then I sprayed and wiped any surfaces and also wiped my really quick and easy. I honestly didn't bother to spray it. I did the floors last by vacuuming any loose bits and then finishing off by mopping. This day was pretty therapeutic and chill compared to the other days, and my home was already looking really fresh and new, but we are not done yet. We are almost done, but not yet. Day 5. If you have outdoor space, whether that's a patio, backyard, or balcony, this is the day to make this space feel alive again. My balcony actually looked dead and dirty, and I've been meaning to clean it for the longest time. So I brought out a trash bag and threw away all the dead leaves. Sadly, all of these leaves are from my prosperity tree. And I also put away any small items like pots so that the space could be cleared for cleaning. Because we don't have a hose, which would have been really convenient, I actually just used a bucket and made a solution of Starboost and water and used that to first wipe away all the dirt from the furniture. It's crazy how bad all the built-up dirt was on our furniture. Then my husband and I were teamworking. I would refill the bucket in the bathroom, bring it to the balcony so that my husband can wash away all the dirt from the floors, and then keep refilling the bucket in the bathroom. My husband poured and swept or swoop the water. Something about this process was so cleansing, and looking at all this footage is also, I feel cleansed once more. By the end of this, we were pretty tired, but relieved that we could spend more time out on our balcony. All right, it is the last and final workday of deep cleaning the home. It is also the most exciting day, I think. I just tidied things up a bit. I did a quick dusting and wiping of the common areas of my home since it usually gets a little dirty even just after a few days. And I vacuumed once more. Usually my cat's litter tracks everywhere. And then I went grocery shopping to fill the fridge with fresh produce and good food. I also got some fresh flowers to put out, which isn't something I do often. It's always a treat when I do, and it just brings so much more life into the space. I set the last day to be a day of pure rest, of soaking in the fruits of all the hard labor. This is probably the cleanest your home will be for a while, so enjoy it. I didn't plan any errands to run or work to do. I just wanted to spend some quality time with my husband and cat, and that's it.